Hello? Hey, gang. Alright, I'm gonna forewarn you. If you come here looking... No, don't make sounds. Don't start shitting on me. Leave me alone. Hey. Listen. If you're here for my typical high voice, high power glory, I don't have it. I'm just letting you know. Yes, that's who did it to me. It's a horrible thing. I'm feeling horrible. And I forgot how I do things on my stream. And so earlier today, I like got all showered up, I did my hair, I looked so good, and then I like walked away and I looked back at the mirror and I looked like I fell down a staircase. So there's not gonna be any camera on today. I look bad. Like I'm melting. It's pretty awful. I don't know if you can tell with my voice, but I'm feeling pretty nasty. That's okay, I don't mind. Before anything else, Cod, you have just subscribed for your 4th year in a row. That's crazy. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. That is insane. Thank you for that. You should probably take a break now for next year or something. But anyway, what's happening, Bearwolf? Kaya? Karma? Karma, I don't know you. That's a new one. Hello, Script. Hitosh. Mom, Dad. You also sick? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I have COVID. It's awful. I don't sleep, and I can barely eat, but I can smell just fine, and I smell good. And also, I'm slow. I'm very slow. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, if we played Elden Ring today, you guys would laugh at me the whole time. And in retrospect, that would probably be entertaining, but I actually want to make progress, so I'm not willing to do that. But I thought it'd be really fun if we played, PowerWash Simulator today, because it's kind of like a relaxing option. I don't know. I don't really know what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream today because I wasn't sure if I could manage to have a prolonged voice. We're going to find out. This could be a 25 maybe a 30-minute stream. We're really not sure. And also I'm having a burrito at some point, which is like a special guest because burritos do make me quite happy. You got COVID too? Your voice is gone, fever, and just constantly tired. Oh my god, Script. You're like the 9th person to tell me they also have COVID. That is fucked. What's happening to us? What is going on? It's cool, I hope I feel better. Oh, I'm gonna feel better. I tend to get over this stuff pretty quick. I think the worst of it was, like yesterday in the morning. I couldn't get out of bed, which was really weird. Because usually I can just power through, but not that time. I was stuck. I'm telling you, if I turned on that camera, you guys would think I'm a different person. You would think somebody wearing a mask of me was on the camera, and I'm not willing to do that. Hi, are you okay? Yes, Freddy, I'm great. I didn't expect anybody to show up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting nobody to show up to this stream because I feel like I disappeared. We did our Omega Strikers tournament and I thought it was awesome and I had so much fun and I was like, okay, tomorrow when my voice comes back, I'll start streaming again. And then my voice never came back because I had COVID. I thought it's because I shoutcasted too hard. No, I was just dying. Whoops, didn't notice. And I wanted to stream like several times since then, but can't. But hey, it's okay. I'm fine. It's just a little funny sick. It's probably not going to result in too many good, soothing dialogue options today, but hey, that's fine. That's life, right? But thank you guys for all the well wishes. It's very sweet of you. I'm honestly just fine. I'm just dandy. Just a little bit, you know, slow, you could say. Hey, Toto. Toto, when are we gonna teach you Mahjong, buddy? I've been waiting for you to say, hey, teach me Mahjong. Got a bad cough too, like it feels itchy? Oh yeah, all day long. Oh man, you guys, you're in for a treat though, because luckily, no matter what we do, it's gonna be satisfying in the game. And you know what? Bungalow is calling my name. So I think we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna tell you guys all about this guy that blew a giant blast in my pipes earlier today. Absolutely knocked the pipes clean. It was kind of crazy. I was not expecting that. Who knew? You know, quick call and somebody will just come and blast your pipes just like that. This is a bungalow. Where's the little goat dude? Oh, that guy's just a mascot. I've learned that I can't portray him as a personal identity. Do I need to explain how this game works? I don't think I do. This is PowerWash Simulator. Guess what you do? You clean. You cat. Ah, wow. Well, not what I was going for. But close enough. You're blessed to have never gotten COVID. Oh, it's honestly, it used to be a lot scarier than this. You know, back when it first came out, I had avoided it for like 2 or 3 years, but I've had it now 2 or 3 times, which is horrible. But unfortunately, the Coomer went to her vacation trip, and when she got back, handed off a little COVID to the house. Did you guys know that cats can catch COVID? I didn't know that, but it's true. Ain't that something? Time caught up with you. Something about that makes me feel like I'm just old. Also, on top of being sick, our house has been suffering from quite the ailment. Our AC has been broken for days, right? When I say days, I mean like it's been broken for days, for like 7 days. I don't know if you guys, I don't know if I've got any AC professionals in the chat, but if you don't know, there's like a little pipe that connects to your AC that drains water out of it. You know, the little condensation and little water action. That's what the pipe does. Well, you see, that pipe sometimes, after a long period of use, gets a little clogged up, right? Well, normally, you can just take a little shop vac action, hook it up to the pipe where it goes to. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought. You have a little pipe, and you blast it with a little of the old shop vac action, and it comes out like foom, and then ta-da, it's back to working like usual. Well, we did that. We tried to connect the old piper up to the thing. We did a little vacuum in action, and nothing came out. And I was like, oh, that's not good. That's really not good. So, unfortunately, I had to make contact with the outer world and bring on some external help, right? Well, first of all, I want you guys to know that I'm a big fan of Elden Ring, okay? I know what you're thinking. What's that have to do with anything, buddy? That was really pointless. You know, you're just trying to sell us a video game right now. And you're right, but you're wrong, actually. So, this guy shows up. I don't want to be near him. So, you know, I'm keeping my distance, my masking, my I have COVID, don't go near anything in my home deal, right? Wait, can I open this? No. I wanted to open it. Water might have gotten in the machinery? Ah, yeah, it coulda. It coulda. Really coulda ruined everything. So I'm keeping my distance from this guy, because I don't really want to get close to him. I don't want to do that. But he like walks up and he's like, hey buddy, what's going on? And I was like, oh, just want to let you know before anything else, we are sick in this household. You should be as safe and as careful as possible. And he's like, nah, I'm actually really okay with getting sick, and I would not mind having company while I work. And I said, that seems like a really bad idea. And he said, well, I don't want to go to work. And I said, okay, if that's your incentive, then I'm not going to argue with you. And so he starts talking to me about how this process is going to work. And all he really told me, he says, listen, I'm going to open up your pipe hole, and I'm going to shove this tube in it and blast it. And I was like, that's very intimate. And he laughed at my joke, but he didn't, like, change the way he said it, which made me laugh a little harder. And so he's checking it out. He's like, if we have to, I'll get my suck master ready. But first, before anything else, let's go inside and just check how it looks at the return. I'm like, yeah, buddy, sure. Let's go look at the return. Why not? Now, I don't know if you know what that is, but that's like the intake. That's where the air goes into the system and then gets blown. Right? Simple. Is it raining? It's raining really hard. Wow. How long you been sick for? When was the Omega Strikers stream? That was on Thursday? I think Thursday. What day is today? I don't really know what's going on. I'm probably not even gonna remember that I streamed today. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna realize that I streamed and be very confused. So Thursday and it's Monday. Yo, what the fuck is happening, foes? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why am I streaming? I'm lonely. I want to hang out. No. Don't give me shit. I want to be with you guys. Don't say no. I'm bored. I like streaming. Anyway, so he's talking about how he wants to see like the intake for the blow and the whatever. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, sure. So we go in the house, right? And we've got a computer sitting next to our big TV for servers and stuff, right? It sits in the center of the house. It's got a good connection there. So it's our server PC sitting there, and the guy sees it when he walks in the door, and he's like, "Oh, man, are you guys gamers?" I don't think he actually sounded like that. He was actually more like, "Oh, are you guys gamers?" Yeah, that's probably closer to him. And I was like, "Yes, yes, I am. Are you a fellow gamer?" And he said, "Yes, I am a fellow gamer. I actually love playing Call of Duty." And I was like, "Oh, that's great. Well, dude, you know what? That's awesome. I'm glad that you play Call of Duty. That's awesome, buddy." And he says, "Do you play Call of Duty?" I said, "No. No, I don't." And I looked at him for a second, expecting him to continue the conversation, but he didn't. He just kind of sat there for a second, like he didn't have anything left to say to me. When I told him I didn't play Call of Duty, he stopped talking to me. And I was like, "Well, hey, buddy. Do you play Elden Ring?" And he says, "What's Elden Ring?" And I punched him in the head. No, that's not what I did. I didn't do that. I said, "You don't know what Elden Ring is?" And he said, "No, I haven't heard of it." And I said, "No, you've heard of it, you just don't realize you have." And he says, No. I've definitely never heard of that game." And I was like, "Really? Okay, well, let me tell you about it." And for the next, I'm so serious. I'm not joking. No, I'm not shitting either. I was, I'm like sick and dying. And in my dying breaths to this guy here to clean out my pipes, I'm like, "Listen, dude, you need to get Elden Ring, okay? You don't understand. This is the best game you're never gonna hear about a better game, okay? I'm gonna tell you about it and you're gonna like it." That's right. That's right. Well, we didn't get to that point yet. Why didn't you punch him? Well, you know what's funny is, like, I don't want to go to jail. You know? You know what I mean? I don't really. But anyway, so I started telling him about Elden Ring, right? And as I'm telling him about it, bear in mind this guy's 42 years old. How do I know that? Well, he actually introduced himself with his age, which was a unique thing for me. He said, "I'm 42. And I said, "That's really random. Sometimes my filter's lacking when I'm sick," so I really did say that to him. He said, "I'm 42. I said, "That's really random." And he giggled. I don't know. He was a funny guy. But he said he'd never heard of Elden Ring, so I told him all about it. And I sat there while he looked in the intake for like a few minutes, and I was like, well, it's an RPG, it's like open world, and you know, there's like this huge exploration factor, but it's a FromSoft game, so it's got the Dark Souls elements and the difficulty. And he's like, what's FromSoft? And I threw him out the window. No, I didn't throw him out the window. I continued talking to him. But I was like disgusted. This guy's never heard of any of this. Any of it. You should get the extender for your power washer. Oh, I had one. I think it's on the old power washer. I forget how you buy stuff. How do I do that? Equipment. It's this one, right? The urban short extension. Let's do it. I'm feeling short extension right now. How do I? There we go. There we go. Thanks for that call. Who said that? Script? Lovely work. That's big points to you today. Anyway, so we're talking about Elden Ring for a while, and I'm like selling him on it, and he stops me in the middle of my sentence, and he says, "Wait a minute. I think I've heard of this. Is this a Zelda game?" I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? Who told you that? And he said, I don't know. And I said, that's not right. I said, what makes you think it's a Zelda game? Who told you this? Sorry. Hi, Fozum. Oh, wait. Did I already say hi to Fozum? No, I did. Hi, Anubis. Guys, I'm sick. I'm trying my best. Sorry. But so he's like, is this a Zelda game? I was like, no, what the fuck? No. And I got mad at him. I don't know why I got so mad at him, but I was like, listen. If you don't know what game it is, that's fine, but you should really look into it, because I think you would like it. And he says, well, I'm getting sick of Call of Duty. And I said, why are you getting sick of Call of Duty? He says, listen, I don't know if it's just me, but everybody in Call of Duty on PC is cheating. And I said, really? They're cheating in Call of Duty? And he says, yes. I can't play any Call of Duty without all of my matches having a cheater. And I said, how do you know they're cheating? And he says, well, they just kill me every time I spawn. I said, is that right? They're just killing you, huh? He says, yes. They kill me very quickly. I said, I don't know, man. And I looked at him and I said this honestly. I said, do you think it's just because you're bad at the game? And he said, no, I'm very good at Call of Duty. And I was like, okay, alright, sure. Whatever. Yeah, God, that shit had me dying. So, I continued to sell him on the idea of Elden Ring, but really we needed to get to the main purpose of the visit. Oh man, I wanted to spray that. We needed to get to the main purpose of the visit, which was my stopped up pipe, right? I was getting very frustrated because at this point, the AC had been off for a little while and it was getting hot in the house, and I didn't like talking to this guy telling me that I don't know nothing about Call of Duty, cheating. But he was actually still very nice and he sounded interested in Elden Ring, so I was willing to give him a chance. Not a big chance, mind you, but a chance. Hang on, sorry, this is intricate work. I can't, see. That's how they get you. You know what that means. Yep. There we go. Oh, hang on. You know what that means. Yep, there we go. Oh, blasting it. There we are. Alright, I bet somebody out there was pissed. So... So we go back out to the garage where the unit is located. And it's a fairly new unit, right? Fairly new. Fairly new. And he's like, well, listen, buddy, it's in really good shape, but it seems like the pipe is clogged. And I was like, listen, David, I know that. We just talked about it. And he says, oh, sorry. Well, I think there's two options for you, if you would hear me out. And I'm like, okay. But bear in mind, this whole time I've been, like, trying to stay away from him. He's like, why don't you follow me over to my truck? And I'll show you the options. And I was like, well, listen, David. I don't really want to go over there. And he says, no. I really love the company. Please come over to my truck. And I was like, okay. If you insist, then yes, I'll go over to your truck. So we walk over there. He parked it like halfway in the driveway. It made me giggle a little bit because it's like he just realized where I lived too late. We go over there and he pulls out like a notebook, right? And inside was the most underwhelming list of options I've ever seen. Like, he acted like he was bringing me over there to show me like all of these like options for the cleaning, right? Like, I thought he was going to be like, oh, hey, look, you could go this route for this. You could try that if you want to, or we could do this. No, it was a booklet, and it had 3 options on it. And it said clean, repair, or service. I was like, what the fuck is this clown-ass paper? What are you showing me? And he's like, well, since we're here just to clean out this pipe, it's just going to be a clean service. I was like, what? What is this fucking guy saying to me? Like, it was so funny, but it felt so wrong. I was like, this is not real. This is like a play. This is something that you buy for your kids to make them think they're AC service repairmen. And he's like, all right, well, since it's going to be just a cleaning, I think that's all we're going to check off, right? And I was like, okay, yeah, man. Like, I want to humor the guy. I don't want to be rude to him. But he was just, it was so stupid. I was like, okay, sure. I felt like I was getting punked. I'm serious. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, there's just no way. He didn't pull up a whole PC setup with a cool graph. There wasn't even one graph. There were no graphs. It was like a generic spreadsheet on a pamphlet, and it had 3 options on it. And I was so confused because he really made me think it was about to be a whole thing. But it wasn't. And so he's like, are you okay with this? And I was like, yes. As long as you fix the problem. I just didn't know if I was talking to a real person or not. By the way, this is like a reputable service company. This is like one of the biggest companies in my city. Kumi's own mother has used these people. This is like a real service, and I was just very confused. How do these houses get this dirty? These people are terrible smokers. Don't smoke, kids. Bad idea. It'll get you real bad. Make your house dirty. Lizard person in disguise. I'm serious. It was really funny. He was funny, though. Like, that's the thing, is the guy was funny as hell. I couldn't tell if he was doing it intentionally or not. Like, he was so weird. Bet this man doesn't go to the toilet alone since he likes the company. Now that I believe. So anyway, we walk back into the garage. And he unscrews the cap to the pipe. And he says, okay, I'm going to pour some water down the line. You go to the exhaust where it's coming out and see if anything comes through at all. And I said, I'm serious. I said, what do you do when you're alone? Instead of agreeing with him, I just asked that. I said, what do you do when you're alone? And he says, well, usually I run. And that made me laugh. I was like, okay, sure. That's fine. But I guess I'll help you because I'm interested. I'm too curious for my own good. I wanted to see if the water would come out. I already know that it wouldn't, but hey, I was too curious. It's my own fault. Don't judge me harshly, but I fed into this guy asking me for help because I thought it would be fun. So I go over to where the pipe shits it out. I don't remember what it's called. I'm struggling. So I go to the pipe shit zone, right? Wait, I need to swap my short range. Oh man, I can't hit that. Oh, this sucks. What's the point in living? Okay, there we go. So I stood over there, and guess what? Can anybody want to take a guess? Does anybody want to take a guess how much water came through the pipe? Remember, the pipe is clogged. So do you want to take a guess how much water came out? It's okay, guys. It's okay. No wrong answers here. That's right, because no fucking water came out. Because why would water come out? The pipe is clogged. But he still insisted. So fine, protocol. That's fine. I'm not mad at you, buddy. Just really confused. And he says, did anything come out? And I said, no. And he says, okay, that's what I thought would happen. It's like, what the fuck? Okay, he's messing with me. The guy's clearly messing with me. I'm like, okay, so what's the next step? And he says, well, we're gonna go get the Suckmaster. And I was like, there's no way it's called the Suckmaster. And he says, yes, it is, and it's written on the pump. And I was like, okay, I believe you, but I gotta see this thing. He's like, all right, I'll show you the Suckmaster. So he goes back to his he goes back to his truck, and he grabs this, oh god, I don't think he did that. Oh, hi, Senya. Sorry I'm sick. I'm gonna sound like a butthole today, but hey, that's fine. So I go back, oh, and I see him coming up with this device, right? And it looked like a small fire hydrant with 2 hoses sticking out of it and a bicycle pump attached to the top. Does that give you an idea of what it looked like? And on the side, written in blue text on white background plate, it says Suckmaster. And I was like, no fucking way. And he says, yep, this is what we use. It's the Suckmaster. And I was like, okay, so what do you do with it? And he says, well, let's go over that drain pipe, huh? So we walk on over to the drain pipe. And he's looking at it and he says, ooh, this is copper. And I said, yeah, it's a copper drain. And he says, the Suckmaster doesn't like copper. And I said, well, the Suckmaster better figure it out because it's fucking copper. What do you think's gonna happen? And he says, well, if the Suckmaster doesn't work, then we're gonna have to try the Nitro. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Alright, let's hope the Suckmaster figures this thing out. And by the way, he knew that it was copper, because when he looked through my return, he saw that the PVC transitioned into copper piping. He already knew this shit. I think he just wanted to pull that thing out. And that's fine, I don't blame him. If I had a tool called the Suckmaster, I would be pulling that thing out like daily. Suckmaster sucks. I think that's the goal. So he plugs the Suckmaster into the bottom of the pipe, right? Gently. And it's got like a nice curved hose, right? It's got a nice little curved hose, so he plugs that thing up there, but because it's affixed for PVC sizes, it's a little wide for my copper pipe. So he puts the Suckmaster on there, and he squeezes his hand around it, and he starts pulling up on the big nozzle thing, right? And he's pumping downwards, over and over. Pump down, pump up. Pump down, pump up, right? And like every time he does it, he's like heaving. Like he's grossed out by what he's doing. I don't know if that was intentional or if he's just got like a bad lungs or something. But that's what he was doing, is he was pumping the Suckmaster. No, the camera's not on. How's it going? I'm telling them about the visitor from today.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. I'm at the Suckmaster phase of the story.
Oh, you're at the Suckmaster phase of the story.
Yeah, I am. And it's pretty crazy. Everybody say hi to Kumi. Say hi, Kumi.
Hi. Hi.
Actually, don't say hi. Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh. Ooh, you got sad trombone.
I didn't.
What is this?
Oh my god.
That's what I ordered?
Yeah.
Oh, I said burrito to them. I forgot. I'm like delirious right now. Winston's on my shoulder.
Say,
Oh, that's a big bite.
You got this.
That
That's pretty good, actually. Are you good?
There's a lot of food for a sick guy.
Oh.
That's actually pretty good, though. Well, thanks.
Oh, man.
All right.
Alright, bye, guys.
Bye, bird.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm
Leave the
always
sick-
watching.
Leave the sick girl alone? No, she's fine. She's sick, too, anyway. She's okay.
I was feeding him, actually.
She actually was feeding me.
Yeah, I was hand feeding.
No harm there. I'm not gonna complain. I'm being hand fed. Thanks for the food. Alright, so where were we? Oh yeah, he was showing me a Suckmaster, right? And so he's like pulling on this nozzle for this thing, up and down, right? Up and down. And he's squeezing on the tube end, and he's pulling on the nozzle, and he's like, I'm telling you, he was like literally heaving as he was doing it. He was like, ugh, ugh, right? And it was freaking me out. And we're both sitting there waiting for something to fling itself out of this pipe. And he's pumping, and he's pumping, and there's nothing coming out. I'm like, okay. And I looked at him and I said, what do we do if the Suckmaster doesn't work? And he says, well, I guess we really will use the nitro. I thought he was joking. I thought that was a joke when he said it before. So what happened next was disturbing. He says, okay, let me run in my truck again. You can come with me if you want to. We're gonna grab the nitro. I said, what's the nitro? He says, well, I've got a tank of nitro, and I'm gonna put the nozzle into the pipe where the water is, and we're gonna blast it with nitro, and it's gonna shoot out the other end. I said, oh. Okay. Is that safe? He says, yes. And I said, is this what you normally do? And he says, yes. We do this every time. And I said, oh, well then why didn't we start with this? And he said, well, I don't like to damage the pipes. And I was like, hang on now. You just said it was safe, and you just said it's normal. What do you mean damage the pipes? And he says, no, I'm just joking. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, okay. It's kind of a fucked up joke, though. And he said, yep, it was. I was like, okay. So he goes to his truck. Is this what happened Friday? No, this happened earlier today. This was at like this was like 3 hours ago. This just happened. It's all fresh in my mind. Oh, sorry, by the way, I'm getting my food set up in front of me. So he walks to his truck and he comes back with this. Oh, God, every time he walks to his truck, he shits himself. Have you noticed that that's happened every time? David is watching right now and judging me. Hey, David. Hey, man, I think your name was actually, like, Travis or something. But I called you David. Hope that doesn't bother you. But he comes back from his truck and he's got this big old tank with like a big, there was like a gripped nozzle, it looked like one of these actually. It looked like this. See this? It looked just like this, but with like a little hose sticking out of it, going to the big tank. And he says, all right, this is bound to clear up your pipes. And I said, so how does this work? And he says, well, I'm going to plug this end in here, and we're going to spray it. And it should open up the other side, and we shouldn't have any problems. And I said, okay, there's no risks? And he says, no, there's really not. And I said, okay, that's fine. And I said, should I go stand over there and, like, see if it comes out? Because I'm invested, right? Like, I want to know what's going to happen. Do I want to get, like, damaged pipes? No, but do I want to see what's going on? Yes. I have to know. I'm too curious. I don't want to miss this. Did he turn the Suckmaster on? He tried the Suckmaster. It didn't work. It just didn't work. He tried his Suckmaster. It did not work. Just for clarification, to those of you writing the script, when David tried doing the Suckmaster, it did not work. Okay? He was very thorough, mind you, but it did not work. Okay? Sorry, I've got chips. So do you guys know what the drain pipe looks like next to your little AC? Essentially, there's just two little pipes, right? The first one, I gotta draw this. You don't understand if I don't draw it. Look, we're gonna call this the AC, right? It's just a big box, right? And you're gonna have two pipes. There's one that comes out just like this. That's the first pipe. And inside of the first pipe is just a little sensor, okay? When this sensor gets hit with water, it cuts the whole system off, okay? Well, it shouldn't be touching water because this pipe, which runs outside your house, should be draining outside your house, okay? Very simple. It's a very simple thing. It's just the water runs through it. Unfortunately, mine was filling up with water right here, right? So he tried doing the Suckmaster out here, right? And it didn't work. So the new plan, okay, was to blast into the opening of the drain pipe. It opens right here, right? Unfortunately, not a lot of room to work with. So he like tripped and fell and like hit his face on the wall in an awful way. Hey, Euland. Right there? Oh, sorry. I'm moving slow. I'm telling quite an interesting story. So anyway, he plugs his nozzle into my pipe hole, right? Plugs the nozzle right in. And like without any remorse, without waiting for even a quarter second, he just blasts. Instantly blasts. And the water like shoots up in his face. And I can hear on the side of my house, I can hear the sound of like, it sounded like slime rain in Terraria. It sounded like landing. And I was like, whoa. So I walk over there real quick, right? I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to tell you this part. I walk over there, expecting to find like a little gloop of some like algae or something. Gang, it looked like Big Bird fucking exploded all over it. It looked like Big Bird's asshole fucking exploded. It was horrifying. It was like a shotgun blast of bird shit. It was everywhere. It was on the walls. It was on the ground. It was on the AC unit itself. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell is this? And it's just like there. And then it started raining, so it made me feel scared, like remorseful or something. How the fuck did that get there? Apparently the stuff grows naturally. It's like a calcium-based algae or something, and it grows there after a while. Apparently if you put toilet bowl cleaner down the pipe, though, apparently that can kind of avoid it if you just do that every like month or two. That's not a hard idea. I might do that. But he says, did something come out? And I said, everything came out. What do you mean, did something come out? And he said, okay, well, I don't know if I can be so sure. I want to run some water through it. And I was like, no, you should really come over here and see this. I think it's out. I think we might have hit somebody. And he says, well, we can only be sure with water. I'm like, fucking, yes, I'm sure water would prove it, but I'm very confident that we got whatever was in there out of there. Sorry, I'm eating. So these chips are stale. So he walks over and he grabs this jug, right? He has this jug with him and he hands it to me and he says, can you put water in this? I said, okay, sure. What do you do if I'm not here? And he says, well, usually I bring my own water. I was like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Whatever. So I go over. I get the water filled up in the jug and I hand it to him. He's like, all right, let's pour it through and see if it comes out. And it did. I stood on the other side. The water came out. And luckily the rain was like breaking it up. So it was starting to go away. How was the cleanup? Well, there you go. It wasn't so bad. So it was gross. But it was managed. And then the AC came on. And he came in the house and he's like, okay. And I was like, well, hang on. Before you walk in here, I do want you to know, again, we're very sick in here. You probably don't really need to come in again. He's like, no, it's fine. I just want to do a thermal check on your vents to make sure you're doing the right temperatures. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. That's easy. That's fine. This man was so sus, I can't believe. I think it's because I have a very, like, enabling personality for funny people. Like somebody will talk to me and they're like, oh, this guy kind of gets me. I'm gonna let down my walls. And I don't tell them, like, hey, man, just because I'm, like, you know, good at riffing back and forth, it doesn't mean that I really want you to, like, be yourself. I hit my head on my mic. I think it was the Call of Duty conversation. But he goes in, he takes his little temperature gauge, and he shoots it at the vent. He says, all right, 60 degrees. Guys, this is fucking funniest part. God damn it. This is so funny. He says, okay, I'm gonna go. He says, I'm gonna go and get your charges written up real quick. Give me 10 minutes. And I'm thinking back on this little fucking booklet with its 3 options on it. And it says the visit is like $80 and the cleaning is $100. And I'm like, hey man, I think I know how much it's gonna be. Like, I don't really think you need 10 minutes to figure this one out. I mean, maybe he did. I don't really know. I think he was maybe stalling for the bit. I don't really know. I don't really know why he said that. He was like, okay, I'm gonna go and get your charges prepared. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Like, okay. He goes away. 10 minutes later, he comes back and he walks in the house and he's like standing there with his little clipboard. And he's like telling me about his like phone service provider. And I'm dizzy. And sick. Dying. I only really clocked into that conversation like twice. At one point he said something about like his service provider's better than others and his phones are usually better. But the whole time he was telling me that, it was because his phone wasn't working. Which I was like, buddy, I think you're wrong. But he didn't care. And then eventually, he it's because he needed to get my card for the charge. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Eventually, he's like, all right, now listen. This is important. And I was like, oh, shit, okay. He says, so 2 things. He says, first, you've got a 30-day labor warranty. So if something went wrong here, I will come back and I'll fix it. And it won't cost you anything. I was like, okay. Well, that's fine. But what could go wrong? And he said, well, if your pipes got blasted apart, that could be one thing. And I was like, oh. Well, I hope not. I guess. And he says, but other than that, there's really not much for you. You should be good. Just make sure you take good care of it and you use that. He didn't call it toilet cleaner. He called it toilet. So just make sure you use that toilet cleaner. I was like, yep. Got the toilet cleaner figured out. I got that one. And he says, now listen. I was like, oh, fuck. I don't know what he just said, but he told me to listen. So now we're fucked. I was like, yep. Uh-huh. And he says, and that'll get you a better service. And I was like, I don't fucking know what he said, but it's fine. He says, do you want to do me a favor? I was like, what's up? He says, well, if you go on the website, and you go to the review board, and you type in my name, and you say I did a good job, I get $10. I said, you get $10? He said, yeah. If you go there and type in my name, I get $10. I said, David, on my honor, I will go on there and I will give you that review. And he said, really? I said, yeah, buddy. For you, I will. Hi, Muse. He walked out that house. I looked at that website and I said, no fucking chance, David. Get the fuck out of here. No fucking way, buddy. That was the weirdest shit I've ever dealt with. I will not. And that's it. Lied to his face? Yep. Yeah, I lied right to his face. I lied to his face because he made me fucking do his job. He had me doing his job. I was going and getting water and stuff. That $10 was mine. That $10 was for me. That was my service fee. But since none of us can have it, that's what we're gonna settle with. But that's it. So the AC's working great now. And I honestly got probably the most interesting story out of it. And I just was not expecting it at all. Like, I just thought that dude was just like a funny guy, but he was fucking wild. He was a wild guy. And also I gave him one of the cards for the company that I work for. So I'll probably see him again here soon. And, you know, with that in mind, he's probably going to ask why he didn't get that review. And I'm going to say, oh, shoot. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anything more than that. That's all I'm going to say. And then maybe I'll do it. Ah, buddy. Yeah, I actually had COVID. He'll be like, what? And I'll be like, yeah, man. I had COVID. I told you. Anyway, that's my AC repairman story. I hope you liked it. I don't feel like I'm telling good stories while I'm sick, but shit, I don't know. I've forgotten about my food like twice in front of me. I'm like trying to eat it while I go. How long have I been streaming? Holy shit, we're almost at an hour. Look at me go. I'm killing it today. This is awesome. Is that dirty? Yeah, that's dirty. See, this is not gonna work. See, this is all dirty on the inside. How do I hit that? How am I supposed to clean that? See that? It's flashing back there. Look at me go. Now I'm reminded of Suction Cup Man. Was it you that showed me that, Euland? Somebody showed me that video while I was streaming, and I was so like... I felt like I'd missed something in my life. I was wondering how it took that long for me to see that. How does this work? How is it that clean next to it? Like, this is like a pristine... Can I just leave? I'm free. I can get out of here. Oh, I'm hitting a wall. Damn. Well, look how high I jump. I'm in the wrong career. Sorry, I got distracted. You can't climb that tower. Oh. You know what else has been going on? Outside of, outside of being sick and dying, and also... weird people visiting my home trying to fix my AC unit. I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. I don't think any of you guys know this, but I used to play that game a lot. And by a lot, I mean like I have a few thousand hours in the game. But I take year-long breaks. I am an ultimate raider in 14. Sorry. I'm an ultimate raider in 14. That's right, you can clap. I'm pretty cool. And unfortunately, I hate it. And so after I finish an ultimate, I stop playing for a year. That's why I've taken multi-year breaks from 14. But anyway, Dawn Trail, the pre-order early access is out and available. What Ultimate? I've done DSR and I've done Uwu. They're pretty good ones. You know how it is. You know, on content for that DSR is a big deal right there. But anyway, so I've been playing Dawn Trail, you know, checking it out, seeing how it feels. And it's actually really, oh, this is nice looking. It's actually really weird, Dawn Trail. Because the story isn't really about you as much as it's about, like, I don't want to say too much in case you guys haven't gotten into it. I don't like spoiling stuff. The story's more so, like, about other people, and you're going to kind of be involved in their life. And there's, like, no major conflict, which is both, like, really reassuring, but also it makes you feel a little bit like, well, what am I doing? But it's relaxing, and it's nice, and, you know, compared to all the Elden Ring that I've been playing, and all of, like, the, you know, the world ends if I don't solve the problem conflicts, it's been rather nice. You know what I mean? It's been rather nice, I would say. I would say it has appeased my interest so far. Is this cleaning it? Yeah. It's fun. Trying to get through post-Endwalker. That's what I needed to do. And I actually thought that I didn't have access to Dawn Trail. Because I thought that I didn't pre-order it in time. But apparently I did, so I've been playing it, like, on accident, you could say. Don't ask me how that all happened. I don't want to answer that question. Is the story about the Dawn Trail? Kinda. It kind of is. I actually don't really think that that's too far off. It's kind of like that. We did the big bad boss of Endwalker. I'm like, cool, wrap it up. Job's done. What else could possibly top this? And everyone's like, no, we're on vacation now. Yeah, I mean, it's really what it feels like, though. It's like, alright, we've slain the greatest powers in the known universe. Now what? It's like, let's just go be a side character in somebody else's life. And it's fine. I like it. It's pleasant, and the music is good. Your bowl was okay? My bowl's bad. It just tastes like butt. It's fine, I guess. Beach party? I've yet to have a beach party in the game. I'm actually... Oh, I almost fell off the roof. I'm actually a little disappointed by the lack of beach parties now that you mention it. You know what I mean, Bearwolf? Like, I think that's like an MMO requirement, is a beach party. Can you guys name any MMO that has a beach party? I'm confirming that what I said is true. Because I said it and I think I just realized that they don't have those. Maybe they do. Beach episode everywhere? Everywhere? I don't know about everywhere. You don't play many MMOs? Aw, you're missing out. You are really missing out. MMOs are awesome. It's like playing 600 games all at once. And you have, like, social obligations and expectations of others to fulfill, and challenging combat, and conflicting prowess of who's better at what. And you have to invest significant period of time into the game to fulfill the basic needs and regulations of anything. Yeah, you know what's funny is when I put it that way, it actually sounds like it's not so good. That sounds like real life. I'm scared. Yep. Yeah, but you have magic, so imagine real life with the same faculties of difficulty, but with magic. You would think it would be easier because you have magic, but no. No, actually, it's harder. Is that cleaning it? Oh, it is. Ooh. But you get to be Bun Boy. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is that? Get out of here. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm like super MMO pilled. All right? Listen, like I love MMOs. I've been playing them forever. You feel me? Like my first MMO. What was my first MMO? Is that a volcano? Is that an active volcano? What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? We're gonna die. This isn't okay. What do we do? I got it. I think I'm getting it. What the hell? Why are we in this suburban neighborhood under a volcano? You did say there was one? Oh, I ignored you. That doesn't seem like me. Can I get it with this? Ooh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's supreme. Ew. Man, I hate this stuff. Can I get it with the 15? Yeah. If we count Diablo 2 as an MMO, that's my first. I think my first MMO... I think it was... Was it Wizard 101? God, I hope not. Was Wizard 101 my first MMO? I played RuneScape for about 14 minutes when I was a kid. Because my sister played it. I walked all the way to the first village, and then I think I died or something. And then I never played it again. Used to play Aura Kingdom. I played the shit out of that game for one weekend. I put 34 hours in the span of 2 days. And then never played it again. Still better than my 0 minutes. Yo, what's happening, GR? How are you, buddy? Did that ladder just go up my ass? The fuck? You tell me. I mean, you look good. I assume you're good. I don't fucking know. I don't like that answer. You just fucking challenged me. I was expecting an Elden Ring stream. I would die, man. I'm sick. I got COVID. You want me to lose? I'm gonna lose if I do that. I can't. I can't. If I play Elden Ring, I'll just lose. And not only that, I'll be mad. I don't want to be mad and lose. Ooh. Ooh, you're making me angry. Can't even imagine that. I'll come back for that. I don't feel like getting that. Maybe you get so mad you'll get better. Hey, I'm already good. I'm actually the fucking greatest. Have you seen my attempts? Most of the bosses in the DLC I've killed in one try. Alright? Fucking lay off, bud. Hey, listen to this. I'm actually the fucking champion, okay? You want some of this shit, buddy? You can come and fucking take it from my great stars, okay? Champion. IRL, I mean. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Oh, that's funny. Oh, funny. I don't know if any of the games I've played are MMOs. What do you mean? Guys, MMOs are actually fantastic. You get so many friends. You get to experience tons of new gameplay elements. And honestly, it's really cool because they have, like, character development. And, like, you get to unlock classes. And, you know, It's essentially you get to experience several different playstyles in one game with a big story and a big community of people, and you talk to people and it's fun. I love talking to people, so it's really fun for me to play MMOs, you know? Unlock classes. Yulin, you're such a butthead. You're such a little turd. You like unlocking classes. Only MMO I played was Realm of the Mad God. Does that count? I played that first then. No, not first, but very early. Your week's already off to a chaotic start. Gotta fly to San Francisco straight to Chicago? Wait, I read it backwards. Fly to San Francisco from Chicago. Tomorrow night you gotta do that? Damn. You and your traveling. Have you ever thought about how envious we are? You know, you're so casual about it. You're like, oh, I gotta travel to these cool places. Oh, woe is me. And we're all over here like, damn it, fucking, yeah, can we go? Bastard with your cool life, whatever. It's all work though? Yeah. Just admit that you're cool and move on. Aha, objection, I'm afraid of meeting new people. Beowulf, you're not. I'm new people. You met me, and you left a fantastic impression. So how are you afraid of meeting new people? And also, I'm going back and reading your old statements from before. I'll bring me some treats. Oh, shit, yeah. The main MMOs I played were Shin Megami Tensei, Imagine, and Mabinogi? I've never heard of that. A little bit of WoW, and then after high school, Final Fantasy XIV. Really, Hitash? That's so interesting. You know, I played Final Fantasy XIV on my PlayStation when it came out. You know that? Back before it had personality. That's so silly. But you know what I used to do when I was, I think I've told this story. I'm gonna tell you it anyway. When I used to play MMOs as a kid, I would organize, like, no, bad, no robots, no, ew, get them out of here, ew, no, best viewers on my ass, go fuck yourself, get out of here. Back in the day, when I was a kid, you wanna know what that I did, in MMOs? I would organize illegal trading rings, where I would sell products, from games, or from the game, that you could just get by playing. Time stream XIV? No. Nobody wants to see that, and I don't want to do it. That's a bad idea. I would, in Wizard 101, I would get the temporary trading cards, and I would organize, like, a shop where people would trade their trading cards to me. And I would have, like, employees working for me. Except we would trade cards that are worth, like, nothing, but we would say that they're worth everything, and then we would trade them for people's, like, really good cards. And so they would trade us, like for example, they would trade us, like, we'll use a fake measuring unit. They'd be like, oh, it's a 10-star card. I'd be like, okay, well, I will trade you this 3-star card, but this is a very special 3-star card. Obviously, this is a collector's card, and you can reuse it. That's not true. That's all a lie. And they'd be like, that's awesome. I'm so excited. And I'd be like, great. And then I would take that card from them. I would give them the scam card. And then I would just... then I would just go fucking use them like they were trash. I would just go use those little cards. And I would just fucking be happy, hunky-dory, knowing full well that I was scamming these 13-year-old kids. I was also 13 years old. But hey, they needed to use their head, man. It says what the cards do on them. I don't know why they didn't listen. But anyway, I did that in like every MMO. I don't know when I stopped. It was always the same thing. I would organize these house parties in MMOs, right? I'd be like, alright, Anybody that wants to come over? We got trading, we got music, it's a house party, come hang out. And by the end of it, everybody had been robbed. And there was nothing they could do about it. Pretty fucked up now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know who let me do that. Mom, Dad, what the hell are you doing? I was scamming people online when I was like 13. That can't be right. You stopped when you gained a conscience. Still working on it a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. Got a little spooked. Nice. Bungalow. Yeah. Or are you probably the source of someone's villain, oh lord, villain origin story? Yeah, probably. Honestly, that's actually kind of funny. Me with MC skins? Explain yourself, because they don't know what you did. I know what you did. She didn't scam people. You think the Kumi Bird VTuber, fucking whatever the hell I'm trying to say, you think she would scam people? Well, she would. What's left? Bricks. These guys? No. These guys? No. Yes, she would. Yes. Huh. No, you guys should know. Her skins are good. They're real. I use her skins, actually. No, I'm serious. Don't shit on me. I'm serious. Ah, see? Dirty bricks. Got them. Posts? Huh. Okay. Is that you? No, it's not you. That's not. Oh, shit, right there. Dirty post. Hey, boo boo wow, ba 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 ba, da 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 da. This game needs music. Take off your skin. There's a demon under there. Nah, she don't do no scams. Let's go clean this golf cart. I was really hoping that she would open up and tell some crazy story about how, like, she like told people that she, I don't know what she would say, but I was really hoping there'd be something crazy. Did you just walk over? Did you just about?
No.
Yes, you did. I saw what you were planning. She walked in here.
No.
Yes, you. I'm calling you out. She walked in here.
No.
Oh my god. She tried to fart on me.
No. I came in here to see if you were done with your food so I can take it.
It's cold.
I know. Also, they didn't feed me.
Man, it kind of bought.
Can I do a pass?
What do you want to do?
Can I do a pass?
Yeah, we'll go for it. I'll drive, you steer.
Alright.
Whoa, calm down.
Stop moving.
Quit freaking me out. Remember, this is on TV, you're gonna make him dizzy. Whoa, you put it on blaster mode.
Yeah.
No, don't put it on blaster
Can I
mode.
make a smiley face somewhere?
Yeah. Right in there. Ew, look, they've got little footprints. Wow. They call you Picasso? Oh no, it looks like a boo ghost. Good job.
Oh my goodness. Look, Red's whole face is
The cat's like sleeping on my futon. Especially when it's folded up. I was thinking about being like, Kumi, I bought a Minecraft skin from you. What do you mean it was a scam? You should vouch for you. Yeah, she's just a funny little clown. Who? Euland.
Oh. I'm just.
Yeah. What the fuck? She's threatening to shit behind me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, huh? Dude, this golf cart is going to be so clean when I'm done. Can I ride this around the neighborhood? Can I have this? I cleaned it, so it's mine. Hi, Momo. No, that's my bowl of food. At least she didn't quintuple down like Battle State games with the Unheard Edition for Escape from Tarkov. I don't know what the hell I just read. I'm not gonna lie. That actually didn't register in my brain. I'm sorry. Like, those were words I read, but they didn't get anywhere. Does that make sense? I'm also just stupid right now. Bidding. Oh yeah, big dingin'. Tell Kuma she almost lost a customer. She ain't worried about that. I don't even know where she went. She left. People who play Escape from Tarkov need to be studied. Yeah, you know, I've been really wondering about that game. Nobody ever seems to be happy. You ever notice that? What's with games where people, like... Right into the volcano, that's a good idea. What's with... Oh. Haha. Classic. What's with games that require you to do so much work that if you don't do it, you just suck? You ever notice that, like, certain gacha games, it's like you have to do, like, 6 or 7 dailies well, obviously every day, just to keep up with everybody else. And if you don't do it, you fall behind, and you're like a lesser human being. What's with games like that? When did that become normal? Like, I don't really understand. You know, like, when I boot up Skyrim, nobody's on the other side like, you missed 735 dailies. And then I see that, like, 6 exclusive items are gone. What's with those games? I don't want to clean this detached house. Battle State Games released a $250 version for Escape from Tarkov and a PvE mode that they promised for Edge of Darkness Edition, saying they will get any new DLC. For one, are you telling me there's an expansion for Escape from Tarkov called Edge of Darkness? That's crazy if that's true. Because that's just a wild name. Yo, you just hopped on that Skyrim? Nuh-uh. It is called that? That's crazy. What a cool name for such a lame scenario. Man, clean the detached house. That's a big undertaking, and I'm quite ill. What time is it? Do I do it or do I not do it? It's a large house. That's what I'm saying is I don't got it in me. I'm feeling horrible. No offense. It's not your fault, guys. I'm just feeling horrible. But I'm enjoying talking. I don't want to stop, but I just don't feel like doing it anymore. This sucks. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be sick anymore. Fine. Okay. Did someone mention the door to darkness? Do the free play? They didn't give the Edge of Darkness users the new PvE mode because they claimed that it wasn't a DLC. What the hell? Yeah, I'm afraid if I stream for too long, I won't be able to do anything. Forever. Oh, look. In case you didn't know what this is. It's a golf cart. How nice of them to label that. Okay, yeah, no, I'm done. Alright, that's all for today. That's today's stream. Today's stream was a short one. You got an hour and 20 minutes of me. I hope it was good. Tomorrow, I have it on my thing that I'm going to stream at 3 p.m. Eastern. I don't know if it'll be at that time. But I want to play Elden Ring, so I should maybe be on tomorrow in the earlier afternoon. We're gonna find that out though. But for now, I'm gonna hop off. Gang, I'm obviously dying. I'm sorry. If the quality of today's stream was suboptimal, well, you know what? My bad. I hope you enjoyed my story of David. Thanks for hanging out with me. You made me feel better inadvertently. So thanks for that. Well, guess that's that. I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably. I don't know. But if you don't see me tomorrow, just look in there. Just look where I always post my stuff. I don't know. Fucking, you already know how to do everything. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. All right. I'm waving, but you can't see me. Bye. Love you. Bye. See you guys.